Hi everyone, all about the Gyro here, and welcome to a delayed episode 3 of Gyro's One Hit Wonders.
That's
We
a
are
new
here
fastest lap for
at
Scott,
Donington Park,
1:33.3.
and I'm going to get out and do a little bit of driving here. Good to be back doing this. Work
Pit lane
has
speed
been
limit
crazy.
is 37 miles per hour.
Matter of fact, Jim is a little loud. Hold on one moment here. Jim can get noisy. But, yeah, life's been nuts. So life's been crazy, and this is definitely
Disengage limiter, track's clear. Push, push, push.
long overdue. So I just realized I got to turn off the halo, but just want to check my braking. So good to be back making some content. And one of my favorite circuits on the service, historic circuit, Donington Park. This is the place that Ayrton Senna drove one of the greatest, if not the greatest, opening lap ever in Formula One. 1993 in the rain. We got 65 registered right now, so it's going to be 3 good splits. And so the fixed setup is pretty good, with one big exception, and that is the brake bias is way forward. So I've been having to move it down. I think the setup is 58.5, and I went down to like 57 flat. And then we'll move it forward as the rears warm up. So yeah, it's been a very busy time. So the day of this recording is (5:45 p.m. on the 28th of April. So for those who are not a member of my Discord, you may not know about the latest
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
the latest recipient of the Sandy Fund grant. That is none other than Paul Webster. And as of the time of this recording, tomorrow, he will be taking delivery of a brand new Alpha Mini in wheel, in brackets, the whole 9 yards. And I'm really excited. His CSL DD has been struggling, and it's a known defect with the parts separating. We are the number 6 car in a 22 car, so we are basically top of bottom split, is how I am interpreting this. So, 20 minutes, Donington Park. Like I said, great circuit. So yeah, Paul will be getting new equipment, and that was a blast to work with Abruzzi, which is the UK vendor for Sim Magic, and be able to do a drop ship and do that to his workplace, which is Mercedes Petronas Formula One. So I'm excited. Very, very excited. So because I am number 6, as per usual, we will not qualify. And I want to see how everyone is. I did 129 dead in practice. So, and the sim is track temp 88, so 30 degrees Celsius. And this has high usage, so it's grippy. And I want to start at that point right there. So, I am still analyzing why Paul's Porsche just didn't work in Hockenheim, but everybody's Porsche at Hockenheim didn't work for the WGTC. And because of that, we are in the situation that we are in. So he cannot win the championship, as far as I understand, but he can get second. So within a calendar year to get second in AM and second in Pro AM, he's made tremendous growth. And so I'm very proud of Paul. And I am working right now on a trip to go over and actually meet Paul and his family and all that. Still a lot of moving parts to that, but we're going to try anyway to see if we can get over there. And the issues with me is that there's a vaccination issue because I have been unable to take any of the vaccinations due to medical reasons. So I am eagerly awaiting Novavax. Novavax I can take. And it's been approved in a lot of other countries, but here it has not yet been approved, even though the paperwork's in. Things of that nature. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. And his wheel is a little bit delayed. That should be coming within a couple weeks. So there's the first big update. Second update is the simple fact I just haven't been driving very much. I have been so busy with work, with my new responsibilities and everything. I haven't been driving very much. Outside of the leagues that you're seeing on Twitch, that is Friday afternoon and Sunday evening, Nashville time, this is my first official in a while. So it's, yeah, life is just hectic right now. Very, very hectic. But we do the best we can. And go about it that way. So, looking at these times being, like I said, 129.0, that's a quick time. So, and I'm expecting a lot of carnage. This week, the skilled drivers are separating themselves from the unskilled. This is a deceptively challenging circuit. Old hairpin here, gut check corner. Red gate's a challenging corner. This is the full GP layout, so the chicane. Melbourne hairpin. If you look at the map, that's kind of the handle. Imagine a handle. And I'm just expecting a lot of carnage. So I don't mind starting 15th. If I get into the top 10, I probably got to be 9th to have IR in this. But looking at these quality times on it, I know I'm quick enough to work my way through the field. It's can I avoid the carnage? So it's going to be very, very interesting. Need to avoid the death that is coming. And then looking at these times going, yep, I can race my way forward. And hopefully end up with a good result. So the premise of a one-hit wonder is I will race this
for Hart, 129.
one time. That's it. And now that the IR04 has a fixed and an open series, I can nominate the fixed as the one time and race the open as many times as I'd like. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we're getting ready. And we've already said we'll wait the grid. We have 1, 2, 3 individuals. And you already see, so the number 5 car and the number 12 car and the number 17 car. So 5 car, 17 car. And okay, so there's a lot of incidents already. The pole sitter is on 8 incidents. Now this is quali, so I think that counts for 4 in the overall safety rating calculation. There's only 12 corners here. So this tells me a lot. This tells me a calm, patient, cerebral drive, avoiding death, maybe the way to go. I'm half tempted to start from the pit lane. Just saying. Very tempted to start from the pit lane. I'm looking at here's your incidents, and you have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people that doesn't have an incident to their name. The problem is 16th does not last. So you figure row 11, 10. I'm at the back of row 8, so there's 3 rows behind me. So 3 is too many. It's too many. I think we're going to start from the pit lane on this one, chaps. So I'll show you what I did here. I'm going to lower the brake pressure down 1% to 57. You're now seeing the front of the grid. So if you look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. I would be back on the left lane behind the McLaren livery car on the right. That concerns me a lot. So if you look at it, the right column, and there's the gap, I would be in that gap. And I don't know what people are saying, don't want to know. But here's the interesting thing. P5 has not yet gridded. So we're going to avoid this carnage.
The track temp is 88. The air temp is 65 Fahrenheit. 20 minutes. Okay, Dwayne, stay calm. Focus.
So
go. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Pit exit closed. Pit exit's now open. Just expecting a lot of death.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Yellow flag. Incident in Red Gate. There's an incident in Hollywood. We think it might be McCarthy.
And that is the McLaren car that I would have been stuck behind. So already at the position.
There's an incident in the old hairpin.
So now, can we work our way forward?
Good start. There's an incident in Starkey's Bridge. It looks like Payne.
That's behind me. Full tires. Very cold tires.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Okay, I'm going to take the off track.
There's an incident in Melbourne hairpin. It looks like it's Hart. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Sometimes you just take off tracks. So I'm trying to burn this one off. There we go. Cold tires, be real.
th place. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Incident in Hollywood.
Here's where driving cautiously.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. There's an incident in Starkey's Bridge.
Someone just told me stay with it. And my league racing has been keeping me sharp. But I haven't driven this car in a while. So, Rigel.
There's an incident in Goddard's. It looks like Brooks and Fisher. The leader has just done a 129.2. Yellow flag.
And that last corner is a very tricky corner in these cars.
P11.
And so when you only drive a series once, you have to be defensive. You have to drive a little bit of caution.
Car left, clear left.
Silly boy.
Incident in Starkey's Bridge. We think it might be Santos.
Silly boy. Well, that solves my Santos problem. Because what he did is he misjudged Because a
Gap
lot
ahead
of
is
these
now
drivers
4.0
have been
seconds.
driving with the driving line on. And they're not paying attention to what's going on around them. That's why you notice I don't use a driving line when I race. Now, when I'm learning a track, every now and then I will use a driving line. Because sometimes I need to learn what to do, what not to do. But once I got a general idea...
7.5 seconds. There's an incident in Redgate. It looks like it's Simpson. Yellow flag. Incident in Hollywood. It looks like it's Simpson. Okay, Dwayne.
Right here.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. You're a second down in Sector 3.
Number 20 car is doing very good in this race. This is where I'm just going to show a little patience because I'm realizing I have pace. Now I need to get by. Because Brandon is coming.
That's a new fastest lap for Fisher, 129.0.
Nope. Good catch.
Right side.
Okay.
Clear right.
This is where I've got...
13. What's going on, mate? Come on, get your act together. You've just done a 139.9.
What's going on is I can't figure out how to get by people. Zip it.
There's an incident in Redgate. We think it might be Santos.
Alright, so I've got to figure out how to get by people here. Or put them under pressure. I'll do both. Okay. Need to keep going forward.
The leader has just done a 128.9. Yellow flag. Incident in Melbourne hairpin. It looks like Shaw. The car in front is pitting.
Enrico is coming in. So,
10th position.
now, let's start closing down. And who I'm looking at is Jesus. He's probably driving similar pace to me.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 4.5.
And there's a crown that I'm struggling with there. That's why I'm losing a little bit of time.
That was 1:31.3. That's your quickest lap in this session.
So it tells you how hot lap pace is not real pace.
Okay, Dwayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Half distance.
Jesus and Brandon. As long as Jesus holds up Brandon, that will help me. Okay, Brandon has lost a lot of time.
Fastest lap for Brooks, 1:28.4. There's an incident in Redgate. We think it might be Santos.
A little deep. Need to brake earlier. Okay, Sully's in the pit.
There's an incident in Goddard's. It looks like Shaw.
So you start driving a little better. Not driving good right now. And my lack of time in the car is starting to hurt me a little bit. Because I've been driving skippies. And this car drives a little differently than the Skippy. There's the example where I had to wait because if I hit the gas, I'm spinning. So Brandon's trying to get by Jesus. That has happened.
The guy
Key
behind
thing,
the gap's now 10 seconds.
I haven't been able to make into Mr. Simpson. Okay, that's better.
All right, Dwayne, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Don't know who that is.
P10.
Now this is a D-licensed series, so a lot of folks
Gaining on the guy in front. The gap
don't
is
quite
4.4.
know etiquette. Here comes the blue flags. And you forgot your tires were cold. I'm not getting the braking and all that correct right now. So I'm not driving very well.
Melbourne hairpin. It looks like it's Santos.
Car's got a little bit of understeer to it. Not adjusting yet. And I did about 15 minutes of practice. So I'm learning these things on the fly.
has just been disqualified.
Okay, I don't know why Mr. Shaw has been DQ'd. Okay, just starting to figure out this car now. A little early braking helps.
Okay, Dwayne, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Brandon has rocketed away.
You've used half your fuel.
Probably got 2 laps left to get this going.
The gap behind has now decreased to 11 seconds.
And starting to realize how to drive this car. So it is a little bit understeery.
You can get this guy.
I don't trust it here in old hairpin. Like the front tries to wash out a little bit. Now in the open set, I was doing that in 5th gear. This one is only 4th, so I don't trust myself.
There's an incident in the S's. It looks like Simpson.
Okay, so Simpson may have run off the road.
The leader's just done a 128.4. Okay, Dwayne, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.3 seconds. They're slower than us through the old hairpin.
But Jesus may just be fast enough. I can just have a couple more laps. I would take P9. P9 is perfectly acceptable. With the limited practice I've had. And it shows I'm definitely rusty. This is where driving a bunch of different cars helps. Because I've driven around here
left, 2 minutes to go.
In Formula Renault 2.0. But we did the short layout. Simpson and Hurdle in it. Try.
Left side. Clear left.
Get it done there.
Come on, Dwayne. Nicely done.
I thought that out all the way from Redgate and got it done.
The leader has just done a 128.2. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Last lap. So, scrappy race. I need to drive the car a little bit more, to be honest. But a fighting drive.
P9. White flag, last lap.
And I got to work on my passing in this car. Uh-oh.
Track limits.
And this set's a little understeery. I want a little more turn in. But correct layout, great combination.
Brooks is now leading. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
As you see, I got plenty of pace on Jesus.
Incident in Redgate. We think it might be Hart.
It's first corner. Solid drive. I'll take a top 10.
P9. And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
Spotter's pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm okay with that. So what I'm going to do is grab some extra corners. And then we'll have a look at okay, so everybody is past pace car, so that's take a few freebie corners. All right. So, pretty exciting race, actually. Typical bottom split F4 race. So, gridded 16th, ended up 9th. Solid effort. Lots of issues in the race. And let's see if I have, and I think I do. I think I do. Let's see here. Voila. Professional YouTuber. Slow down. That's all I got to say. Slow down. So, let's go over and look at my participation. And I'm already seeing a score and a result here. So here's how little I've raced. This is how busy work has been. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it looks like that it hasn't linked yet. So give me one moment here. And iRacing has got another big patch coming. So let's see here. Well, I did turn some laps. There we go. So safety went down 0.17. This was not the bottom split, by the way. But I did gain a little IR. We did gain a little IR. So here we go. So there it is. Little safety. I'll take a 17-point bump. The lack of practice hurt me, for sure. I think if I would have practiced a little more, I would have probably been here or here. Yeah, there were scores to be had. That is for sure. But it's a success, and we'll take it. So, my friends, as always, take care of yourself, take care of one another. God bless.